Someone fucking flashed me last night when I was driving. My fucking beams were fine, so I turned my high beams on.
Oh, I thought you meant like flash there.
Yeah, I was confused
So
by
for
that.
private.
No, last night.
I thought you meant like flashed you though. Like, woo, flashed.
But it was terrible. It was like Sean with his ones that he got from the internet that are way brighter than normal.
Why'd they flash you? Because there was the cops up coming up or something?
No, like they turn their high beams on.
Behind you?
Because I guess when you're in a car, the truck sits up higher, so it goes right in your eyes. So I just put mine on to show them that I'm not high beam.
I hate fucking those fucking high beam goddamn car lights. They're so loud and bright.
I used to hate LED lights. I hate all of them.
So
Fuck me up
can you
so
take a
bad.
couple pictures? And then like during the broadcast, can you take like 3 or 4 pictures? T-Bird, T-Bird, T.
Just
Oh,
get,
you already started recording.
Yeah.
Oh.
you
No,
just
I
have
know.
to get a signal.
I mean, if you take a couple pictures now, and then even like during, if you take like 3 or 4
Make
pictures.
a bird sound.
Even if they're like 3 or 4, if we have like 5 or 6 pictures, then we can take some afterwards too.
Yeah, 7 or
Yeah.
8.
10 pictures would be perfect.
Yeah, 12.
Yeah, it'd be good to do,
pictures would be the perfect amount
Perfect
of pictures.
amount of
I know, just like you're saying, 16, 17. Be enough. As long as they're not consecutive.
Yeah.
Well, then you just do a flip book.
Just put your timer on for 3 minutes.
What's a flip book?
Old days when they used to have the little
Oh, like so many pictures
yeah,
that you just look at.
yeah, and then you just flip it. Well, even they used to be in the little books, and you'd flip it, and it'd have a little guy moving, so he'd just be in a different position for everything.
Remember we went to the bar and we saw Fuck You Goodman, and Lana left the table and I left her phone there, and I took 4,000 pictures of myself.
Yes, I do.
And
remember
then she
that.
called me she texted me the next day, says, "What the fuck do I have so many pictures of my phone for?" I said, I don't know why you take so many pictures of me. It's not. Seems
So
stalker. It
awkward.
seems pretty stalkery.
You know, I had Jim Pegg and Andrew Rice at my house, and I fucking went to the washroom. I just went for a piss, and I came back and they were giggling. I don't know why. We're drinking, and the next day I looked at my phone and my screen, my whatever, the home screen, was Jimmy Pegg with his shirt off, and Andrew Rice standing behind him tweaking his nipples, going like this, like duck face. Oh my fuck! I laughed so hard.
How long did you leave it like that? I would have left it like that forever.
I'm surprised it's not still like that.
I have the pictures still on my computer.
That's amazing. So what are we doing today? Wine?
I don't
Yeah.
know. What are we doing, Ange?
Red wine,
Australian.
Australian red wine. Are we starting?
Shrimpy on the baby.
Huh?
Shrimp on the Barbie, don't you mean?
On the black. I don't know, Ange, you want to start? You want to give us a countdown?
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, it's time for my favorite show. It's time for the Dirty Glass. A show where you go watch 3 folks get shit-faced off their ass. Oh, it's time for my favorite show. A show that can't be missed. So grab your drink and raise it high and let's get pissed. So grab your drink and raise it high and let's get pissed.
One.
Welcome to the Dirty Glass podcast here on Oak Avenue. Sitting in the basement, we're doing some talking, we're doing some drinking, we're doing some writing and recording. I'm not writing anything, but I'm recording.
You have a notepad.
I have a notepad.
But he will not write on it.
Yeah, I saw you right before.
I'm gonna put my initials on it, so I actually write something. I initialed it. It's my notes. So
Next notes.
So unexpectedly, since the last time we did a wine podcast, I fell in love with red wine because of the Snoop Dogg Cali red wine. And I drink wine. I'm now a wino. I did remember Angie challenged me to be a wino, and I said challenge accepted,
Totally a challenge.
and it's happening. So it's a lovely thing.
Yeah, but you haven't slept in a ditch yet or in an alley. So.
So I'm gonna work up to it.
Well,
Tonight,
it takes a
tonight
while.
might be the night.
It'll happen.
Danny. It could be the night.
Tonight?
Well, we have a lot of wine here.
Tonight.
So nice and windy.
That's
I don't think we have enough for that. We need a 4-liter box.
Mm.
Oh,
Each.
Oh,
Well, no, just for you.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
drinking no
I ain't
fucking
no
4
drinking.
liters of red
I
Fuck
thought we
wine.
were going to drink 4 liters of red wine. So I'm changing my Snoop Dogg Cali Red score to 4.5. You guys need to go back maybe in your
Hold
records.
on, let me write it down.
let me refer.
You need to go back to your records. I did a 3.5
4.6.
first because I was too proud to admit I like wine.
See, am I
But in
right?
fact, I fucking loved it. It's a 4 or 5. It ain't, it's not a 5, of course, because, but maybe and next time we do a red wine episode, it will be a 5. And I just gave away what the episode's about. But
It's okay. You got over your
We-
hatred.
We
I
already
got it
said
over.
we already said red wine.
I have the pride.
You're what I was gonna say despising, but that doesn't make sense of wine.
my
and
despicability of
Your
wine.
despicable feelings toward
Well,
wine.
it's just hard to admit I liked it.
You
it was
loved
very
it.
good because I bought 5
So
bottles
good.
the other day and there's only 1 left. So I like it.
I don't remember you sharing very many of those 5
Every
bottles.
time you were here, and you were only here once, so I shared it with you once.
That's true. That's true.
If you came over more often, you'd be fucking.
Rolling
Your tolerance for booze would be way higher.
I know. I do have a low tolerance.
I'm like, how they have like the Orange Theory or whatever, or the gym, groups. I'm like the drinking of that. Okay, you're drinking fucking
Okay, go.
muscle up. Yeah.
go. You can do it.
Yeah.
Well, you do make Teresa drink, our lovely producer here, more than I think she wants to.
Teresa likes it and doesn't admit it.
Just like you with wine.
Yes,
See?
like me with wine. Well, I admit it now.
I know. I'm excited. So,
And what do we do here in the Dirty Class?
well, what we do here is we drink drinks, we talk, and we rate the drinks, and it's based on different themes, and we all kind of pick it almost at random. And this one I'm excited about because Nick is the fucking one who texted me, and I think the text went something like, "Fuck it, let's do wines."
Fuck it, let's do one.
That was his actual text to me, like probably at midnight on a weeknight when I have to get up at 6:30.
That's a bottle in though of wine. So I just said, "Fuck it, let's do red wine."
Yeah, that's exactly verbatim. So we did, and then I said, and he's like, country or something, like, yeah, sure. And he picked Australia.
I just always walk around, the liquor store checking stuff out. There's an Australian specific section
Yeah.
for wine, and I just was
Was
like, first thing that came to mind.
Was it Australia? I thought you said Austria.
Oh. That's next
Oh.
week.
Next week is Austria.
Oh, you did the wrong research? Shit. You got so many Arnold
Oh.
Schwarzenegger facts, it's crazy.
Oh, man.
You can still do them. I'll be back.
God damn it.
I'll be back for wine.
the wine. So, yeah.
You guys doing Arnie so well. Both of you.
The worst, Arnie.
It's terrible.
I like the
Hear
wine.
me now. See
Oh,
me
so-
today,
so now
yesterday,
you're
tomorrow,
doing-
2 years from now.
That was better.
That was far
I'm
better.
not here to talk. I'm here to pump. You are.
All right,
Well,
Hans
you
and
went into- yeah, you went
Franz.
into Hans and
Hans
Franz.
and Franz.
Yeah, they're Austrian.
Yeah, well, they're like Schwarzenegger's
They're trying to be
cousins or something.
Schwarzenegger or
Esque.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
exactly.
listened to a Dana Carvey, what's the other guy that's on that? David Spade podcast where they talk about Saturday Night Live and actually talked about Hans and Franz.
Oh,
It's
really?
So funny
was
that you just,
amazing.
I love
it's so
Hans and
funny
Franz.
that you just brought it up because they talked about it like extensive. There's a movie written and then it just didn't happen or whatever, but they went into it. It's called Fly in the Wall. Shout out David Spade, Dana Carvey, great podcast.
Love it.
It's a good one if you like behind the scenes stuff.
I've never seen it.
Oh,
Yo,
it's
it's a good one.
funny. You should listen to it. It's
Every
funny.
guest they have is somebody that's been on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And they pretty much
And they just
me.
talk about Saturday Night Live.
Well, there's hundreds of those people.
There's so many.
Yeah.
Those folks.
Those folks. Anyway, we're getting off topic. We're not doing a podcast review show.
or pod, yeah,
Austria.
Austria. Denny, you started that one.
Austria. So
Austria.
we're doing
So
Austria.
Australia.
Yeah, I'd love to go there.
Yeah.
Imagine, Denny. We'd have to. We'd have to get like first class though, right? My ass would hurt so bad after
Oh,
that flight.
so
24
long.
hours.
Yeah, it's so long.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
Remember my 5-hour flight? I couldn't sit still when we came back from Ireland. I just kept doing laps around the plane.
Yeah, the one person was asking me if you're on some kind of a drug. Is he okay? Is he on drugs?
The problem was I wasn't on drugs.
Yeah. You
I
probably
know.
could have sat if you were.
Especially the way home.
My ass
You're
was
just
so
hungover.
bad. Oh my god, I just want to get home. Anywho, what are we doing here, Denny? We gotta
Oh, do you want to do the first
Let's
one?
do the first
Yeah,
one.
yeah. We've got 4 wines, so we better get rocking and rolling here.
Okay,
We're already
so-
9 minutes in? Oh, we have a lot of beginning stuff.
So the first one is called Killer Man's Run,
Oh,
and the company is
interesting.
Killicanoon. Killicanoon. It's
Killicanoon,
a
yes.
Shiraz. A shot.
Shiraz.
Oh, Shiraz.
Shiraz.
The Shiraz.
It's not a Shiraz.
Is that
It's
a-
a Shiraz.
Isn't that a disco
Oh.
band?
So Shiraz.
Right? Shiraz.
So actually something I learned, I was looking up varietals last night to see kind of the difference between the primary ones. And so a varietal is a type of grape, like the different types of grapes that they use.
How do you say that? Let's all learn.
Shiraz.
No, the varietal.
Oh, varietal. Well, I was going to explain that I didn't know this. Shiraz and Syrah, which is Syrah, is the same type of grape, but they are grown in different countries. So Shiraz is actually Australia. So they grow the Shiraz grape, whereas the Syrah is from France.
But they're literally the same grape.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all the grapes taste different depending on
the ground and sort
all
of the
that shit.
soil and where it's
ecosystem.
grown. Yeah.
Those are a lot of syllables.
Is it like time of year too?
Yeah,
is that what you
absolutely.
prefer?
Well, it just
Absolutely.
depends on also how long the summers are.
Yep.
And stuff like that. In Australia is a much longer summer.
Ooh.
Thank
Are
you.
these new? Look at how glorious his glasses
It's the
look.
Shiraz.
Are we
It is-
doing are we doing the 5 S's of wine tasting?
Well, we're
today?
probably gonna have to, but let's do it before we even get into it. Let's do a cheers
All right. Cheers to Australia.
to my new love for red wine. And the fact we can all do this together. Isn't this fun?
It's wonderful. I
Right?
love
Remember
Remember
what,
when we
8
did
months
it?
ago when we weren't together for 16 years, and now we're all together like a family doing
Nick,
stuff.
you're all like you're already being emotional. Have you
I
been
had
drinking red
wine
wine?
earlier. I was drinking.
I have a lump
I'm like-
in my throat.
I was drinking.
All right.
It's the most fun ever. If we stop today, I'll remember all this stuff for the rest of my life.
You're really emotional.
I'm all right.
All right.
You
Okay,
definitely-
so what's the first S, Nick?
See?
Yeah. And you take a piece of white paper though. You gotta like see it.
It looks like blood again. You can't see through that
It's as
shit.
dark
No,
as
that one's
Guinness.
it's pretty dark.
What kind of wine is this?
It's a
Shiraz.
Is
It's
that
Shiraz.
that's the name of the
So this
brand?
one, no, this is the type of grape. So Shiraz tend to be medium tannins, acidity, and full bodied. So that's probably why it's like a
Just
darker.
me.
I knew if I said
Yeah.
full bodied,
This
I
is a
knew.
Killer Man's Run.
Also
Yeah.
like me. All right. Killer Man's Run. Let's get it
So
all.
see?
See?
swirly.
Well, I always swirl.
I know you sit like it's almost it's compulsive, Nick.
It gives me something to do. It helps me quitting smoking. It gives
Exactly.
me something to do with my feet.
Easy. Easy,
I know.
Swilly.
Now
Or Swilly.
sniff.
Go over it all.
Swilly.
I don't see no legs, Danny.
Maybe that's good. No, they haven't dropped yet.
I see nail leg. And then sniff.
Oh, I like the smell of this one actually. It
It
smells,
smells like grape juice.
well, it smells like well, yeah, it smells like dark fruit, like dark berries or
It
something.
smells like me passing out in 2
rich.
hours sitting up.
It's rich, you can tell. All right, and sip.
Nope. Dry.
It's-
Sour.
Yeah, there's a little sour kick at the end.
It
of
is
that
sour.
You're sour. Hey.
Or
On a
is
good
Nick-
day.
one. Or it's
On a good-
or it's tart.
I'm definitely tarty.
It's fucking tart.
I'm a fucking tart.
It is pretty.
You're a tart.
What
So-
does tart mean? Late, right? It
Yeah,
means late?
tart totally means late, not tart.
Tardy? You don't like tardy? I'm late all the time?
No, a tart.
No, don't you
You said you're
You're
a
a fucking
tart.
tart.
Yeah, that's late, isn't it? Isn't that late?
No, I think that's
Tart
like
is a flavor.
Of the month.
Oh,
Because he means whore?
is a tart a whore? I thought tart was meant you weren't smart.
Oh, no.
No.
What?
Oh, it means you're a whore?
I think it's a whore. T, what's tart
A
mean?
dumb whore?
Does it mean whore or dumb? T, does it mean whore or dumb?
I don't know. I'll have to look it up.
All right. We'll have to save that for our next podcast, Words with Friends. That's
Oh, that could be a new podcast.
what I'm saying.
There you
Words
go.
with friends.
Two idiots pronouncing stuff. And Angie.
I'll take it.
Two tarts and Angie? Is that what you're saying?
Depends on how you define it.
All right.
So this place was founded. Killicanoon was founded in
It is
1997.
sour, but it's not that bad. Sorry to interrupt.
Take a
Take
shot.
a shot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Sorry, when it was founded? 1887, you said there?
1997. This is a
Oh, that's-
fairly recent one.
Fucking Cobain
Um,
was dead by the time this thing was around. It's not even classic rock.
no, it's not actually. And this is South Australia. And it's
T
in-
says it means whore. Tart means
Tart
whore.
means whore.
That was Teresa interrupting you. Take 2 shots.
Just stop. Anyway, this one I didn't get that much information about it. It's a pretty, 30 years.
Yeah, how much info is there? A guy made some wine 30 years later selling it all still.
No, one of the other ones has a lot of information.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
the other one's
This
a
one
long
was
time
pretty.
ago, right?
Yeah,
Spinning and spinning.
Longer than this. I think this is
Spinning
the
and
I think this is
spinning.
the
I like
youngest
it.
wine. But when you swirl it more, actually it does start to taste different. Like as you drink it down, it does get different sort of notes and flavors.
It smells so tart.
What's the percentile on this one?
14.5.
14.
Oh,
Point.
sorry.
Sank.
Oh, well, I
All
gotta
right.
get my cleanser open.
So, yeah,
Catars.
It's not bad.
Sank.
it's like I don't hate it. It's okay.
I mean, I drink it. I don't think I'll buy this one, but
No, I don't think I would buy it again either. But if someone had it, I would totally drink it. So, do we want to do the ratings, Nick?
So what kind of grape was this again, man? Just Satar?
Sitar. That's one of those
That's
little.
like a guitar.
That's like a
That's
bigger
like a-
ukulele.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It's either this particular one is a Shiraz because it was grown in Australia.
Is it a big ukulele? I just got that. It took
Like
me a
a
while to think. Isn't
Isn't the sitar what like George Harrison played like after
Yeah.
he went to the
That Indian
guru?
instrument,
Yeah, like the guru. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting a sidetracked. No, it's a Shiraz. It's a Shiraz. So
I thought that's what I said. Oh, I said
no, you
Satar.
said a sitar.
I don't like how it makes my tongue feel.
Well, okay.
You're
You're still looking how fast you're going through it.
I
Though.
don't mind it.
All right. Well, Nick, why don't you rate it first?
I'm doing first this time.
Yeah. The rating.
Because I gotta go last one time this time.
It's
I know you guys have conspired to keep me off doing last ones, but I'm doing last one.
You went last time.
Well,
Fucking yes.
I
You...
edited it and watched it. I totally didn't. So
All right, fine. You still have to go
scared
first
me a little bit.
because you're already done.
That means you have to go first twice. That's good.
Yeah.
Or do you think Nick should go last twice?
Yeah, because I missed one last.
Okay, I'll go first.
All
then.
right, Danny, you go first then. Jesus Christ.
Oh, and I don't know if I like it. It's
Too
below
sour?
It's below a 2.5. Yeah, I would never buy this. I wouldn't accept it unless this is. No, I don't think I would. It might be good with food, but
I'd accept.
not
this.
drinking on your own. It wouldn't be good with a cigar either.
No.
When we get the fan set up down here, we'll have to do another wine episode where we smoke cigars while we record
Oh, that would be glorious.
because it's totally different.
1.6.
Okay.
It's low.
Yeah,
All right.
damn right. But it's not low enough that I wouldn't touch it. I might drink the glass, but I don't know.
Wait, there's some. We still got 3 more.
There's some legs there.
There are
See
some legs
now.
there.
Maybe that's just me going cross-eyed.
No, it's because you're backwashing.
Well, yeah, it's spit. That's right. It's mucus.
Okay, so I'll go next because Nick clearly wants to go last.
Just once.
Well, I'm ensuring that you at least one time go
Thank you.
last.
Thank you so
is
much.
what I'm doing.
I feel so better.
Yeah, I can tell. Okay, so I don't dislike it as much, but it is a little like sour, but it,
Or
tart.
Tardy.
I wanted to say it.
So for me, that doesn't. It's not quite as smooth as I tend to like red wines. But if someone like gave this to me, or if it was whatever, I'd drink it again. So I'm gonna go like a 2.1 on this one.
Oh,
Oh my god.
it's
So low. I like sour things.
It's a whore wine.
I like horror wines.
All right,
It's tart.
I like stuff that's sour.
like you.
But I think after, like, if I drank and bitter, if I drank like 4 of those, then I'd be sour
Mm.
because I can feel it on my tongue. But I drank that so nasty. It's nasty.
You like the full bodied Shiraz.
I didn't mind it. It's not. I'm going 2.6.
All right.
I didn't mind it. What's it called again? Oh, Killerman's Run. Killerman.
Yeah. 2.6 was that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Got it.
Easy 2.6. That's good.
Okay.
Could be good with a cigar, I think.
No, I don't. It's not rich enough.
All right. I think it'd be all right. T, what do you think? Producer, give us a quick rating. Yeah, T gives it a 2, and she's Italian. So
Yeah, but this
Well,
is
and the sourness
That
kind of
doesn't matter.
dissipates as
It's
you
closer
drink,
to
as you
mouth.
drink it. I find like I don't find
Yeah.
it as sour as I continue to drink
it's
it.
refreshing.
And it's got like it doesn't have a terrible finish either. 'Cause some of
Oh.
them, and it's not super dry. I don't find
I
anyway.
was surprised.
So it's
I mind
okay.
it.
Yeah, I give it
I
2.1.
can hammer
It's
a
okay.
bottle of that into me.
Well, you have probably half a bottle to hammer into you now. So.
Well, you give it a 2.1.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said a 1-2.
No, I gave it a 2-1.
No, I said
2-1's not bad.
I think my dyslexia kicked in. Yeah, 2-1's pretty good.
That's a pretty good.
I
Like,
thought you said, I don't know why I heard 1. I don't know. I heard
'Cause-
1 and I was like, oh, that's low.
because you never fully listen to me.
That's a good point. Toupee.
That's why.
Toupee. Yeah, 2-1. That's good.
All right.
I'm 2. What did I say?
You give it a 2-6.
2-6. I'm going to go 2-6.
So would you buy this again?
Yeah, man, I don't know. If somebody had it, I'd drink a few glasses.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll
All right.
buy it.
You probably wouldn't.
No, I'll never buy it.
You'd buy Snoop Dogg before you bought this.
Yeah,
100%.
1,000%.
Yeah, so
I'll never buy this.
you try a different type.
But
That's probably the same grapes as Snoop.
anything under 3 is not really a buy again, but you drink it.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Well, that just changed.
Yeah.
again.
2 to 3.
no,
A 2
It was 2.5.
2.5, you would never buy it. That's what it is. 2.5, you would never ever buy it. Anything above that, you
So Nick would buy
may.
it then because he gave it a 2.6.
Maybe if he was drunk in the liquor store and he's like, I remember 10 years ago when we did this.
Yeah,
You'd be
like
Yeah.
memories.
What if there was a bunch? What if there was some sort of stalking issue? I know we've never run into any of that before. But what if there was some sort of issue, and then that was one of the, like I had a choice between that and Wayne Gretzky? Yeah, I'm getting.
Well, I
fucking-
mean, if I compare it against Wayne Gretzky, like, I mean, it goes up like 2 points.
We've only tried one of his wines, though.
Oh, Daddy, we're not doing this.
Toupee.
More weight. Yeah, that's true, but
it was bad.
it was pretty bad.
so bad that I never want to try any of the other ones.
Jester.
Ooh, that's mine. Wait,
All right, the next
Are we
one.
ready for the next one?
Yeah, sure. I'm not going to finish this. So
Oh, that recorded for.
Here, I'll take that
I
glass.
forgot to hit stop
Yeah.
when I recorded the bottle
Oh,
before.
yeah,
It
thank
was
you.
recording for 11 minutes.
Okay,
That's the
so-
backup room of my phone.
So you can just
The
delete
next
it,
one's
right?
Jester.
The next one is Matolo Jester.
Yeah, that's the company that makes it.
Yeah.
Matolo, right?
Matolo's yeah.
And it's a Cabernet Sauvignon. Did
Yes,
I say it right?
You did.
Bam.
Oh, you did say the name of the valley right too. It's McLaren Valley.
Bottle.
Oh, I rewrote it because I trusted you.
That's what you
God.
get for
I'll toss a
trusting me.
picture of the bottle up. It's very nice. I like how sleek and the little.
There was
hat.
another one that was Clare Value. That's why.
Looks like a weird.
Oh yeah, Nick,
sex toy
describe for the listeners what it looks like. The
It's
bottle.
like it's got like a label, and it looks like a wine bottle, and it's cool. Was that specific enough?
That's well done.
It's just basically a black label with a jester hat.
With like a golden jester hat. That's kind
That's
of
what it is.
intricate. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Danny thought it looked like a sex toy.
thing. Like a French.
Oh,
pickle.
this is actually even a newer winery. It was founded in 1999 in South Australia.
Fucking Woodstock '99, Summer of Love. Woo! Burn it down.
Okay.
99 was a good year.
So
99 was a good year. Limp Bizkit? Come on, Ange. You
that's
know 99 was
glorious.
a good year.
99 was a good year.
Come on. Classic rock. You kids listen to this fucking
I wanna
newfound glory and MGK or whatever. Listen to some classic rock like Korn and Limp Bizkit.
Are you
Get
talking
on
about
it.
1999?
Yeah.
Good old days.
Classic rock.
Here,
So-
pass this down to Angela.
So this is
Never
made in
mind.
1999. Is there
Well, no, it's the
No, it's
Mitolo
not
winery was founded in 1999. This
Mhm.
is probably like 2018 or 19, I'm going to guess.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a Cabernet Sauvignon, which is the most planted grape
wait.
in the world.
You said that so lovely. Say
What?
it again. Sauvignon.
Cabernet Sauvignon.
So-
Did I say it wrong?
No, I think you said it
Okay.
perfectly. And I'm like trying to say it in my head, and I'm assuming I can't say it out loud. Say it again.
No, Cabernet Sauvignon.
Wait.
Sauvignon.
Sauvignon. Sauvignon.
Yeah,
Cabernet
Cabernet
Sauvignon.
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 That's a good word.
It is a good word.
Sauvignon.
So yeah, it's the most planted grape in the world. Different.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the name of the grape, the Sauvignon?
yeah, Cabernet Sauvignon.
And where is this for him?
Australia. We're doing Austria, Nick. I want to pump you
No, it's
up.
Australia, isn't it?
Oh, we didn't even talk about all our fucking Australia fucking factoids.
Well, who's got
All right.
a quick factoid, Ange, before we even get into the sip? Let's do Factoid Minute with Ange and Denny, because Nick didn't do no research. That's the full title of it. Factoid Minute with Angie and
All
Denny,
right.
because Nick did no research is the entire title of this segment. Angie, factoid?
All right, so I'll do the first one.
Yeah.
Australia is the world's 6th largest country.
That's
Wow.
Yeah, which I didn't
Wait.
think it would be.
Land-wise.
Yeah, land-wise, not population-wise. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's like 3 million square miles.
yeah, it's
Wow.
huge.
And compared to, what's
And
Canada?
it's also the world's largest island.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's considered an island. That's a good.
It is.
That's a good point.
But sorry, I'm going to do one more factoid.
Let's go
it's
3.
the world's smallest continent because it's its own continent.
It's
So
the
it's a
world's
country?
largest island and smallest continent.
Yeah. So it's a continent, an island, and a country. I
That's
remember that from grade 6.
That's like somebody having the biggest cock in the world, but the smallest balls in the world.
Or the smallest body, it'd be even funnier.
Yeah.
All right.
Denny,
Fat
Denny-
tripod.
You got a baby.
Oh, you want a fact about
Yeah,
Australia?
Let's
Denny's-
go,
Denny's.
Denny.
Australia exports camels to the Middle East.
That is
Oh.
fucking crazy.
Really?
They have 1 million camels, wild camels in Australia.
Holy shit.
They're not native to Australia, but they're brought there and it's perfect weather for them and they
That's
breed like
insane.
camels.
I don't think that's a thing, but that's good.
But that's good. I also heard though that like there's I don't know if this is true. There used to be like a kangaroo or a koala issue in Australia. Like there's so many, like they bred so much.
Maybe
I think-
kangaroos because there's a shitload
I think it's kangaroos.
of species.
Well, kangaroos is like a raccoon here. They're a
Okay.
they're a
Yeah,
nuisance.
They're a
there.
nuisance. That's what I thought.
but they're raccoons that are fucking 6 or 7 feet tall, and the males when they're in breeding season, they're built like Arnold Schwarzenegger, of course.
Oh, well
Like-
done. Bringing it
and
back
they,
though.
and they'll kick the fuck out of you or your dog.
I'll be back via dog.
Okay. Ooh.
They stand on their fucking tail and kick with both their legs, and they'll punch you and shit.
I got a factoid.
Okay.
That's good. That's good
That's
stuff.
a fucking good one. Like, oh,
the,
ugh.
the second, third, and fourth greatest movie of all time were filmed partially in Australia.
Well, Crocodile Dundee.
1, 2, and 3. Wayne's World's number 1 for it's the greatest movie of all time. But then Crocodile
course.
1, and then 2, and then 3.
Well, we're waiting for the famous expression, Nick. I'm waiting for it.
I'll be
Put
back.
another-
No.
Oh.
Are you crazy?
Put another strip in the bobby.
No.
That's not a knife. This is
is
a
a
knife. Knife. All right.
Okay, that's good
right.
for now. I love that movie.
Fucking right. You probably never seen 3.
Do
Though.
you want one more factoid?
Yeah, of course.
They have the largest golf course in the fucking world.
Oh fuck! Wow,
That's pretty cool.
that's really cool. Maharan,
800,
go to Australia. shoot
And
off
let's go to
golf.
Australia
It's-
so I
it's
can embarrass you and how bad I am at
850
golf.
miles long.
That's fucking insane.
So that's
Well,
so it's bigger than PEI.
850
Yeah.
miles.
That's wild.
How big's PEI? Did you write that factoid down so we
I
can
did
compare?
not. I did not write that factoid down
Alright.
I
because
have
I
a
didn't
few
know.
more juicy ones. for
Teresa,
both
I have a
sides.
juicy one.
Yeah,
later,
we got room.
All right.
So what's what are we doing here?
Well, I've took a couple
Well,
sips.
we
You're not
gotta
supposed to
drink.
yet.
We
Because you're
gotta. We got.
conversating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
conversating.
we've got.
Satan.
Conversating.
That's what,
Conversating with some wine in your bacon.
that's what the defendants on Judge Judy call it. We were conversating. All right. So no.
Oh, I gotta see it first. I smelled them real quick.
All right.
Can't
see it.
through it.
Well, that's
This is dark as.
Guinness.
Yeah, it's dark
You
as
Oh,
Oh,
ice.
my
This is-
fucking another one has got to go in the garbage. Another crack. How? We need to buy better wine glasses.
Well,
or-
dollar store, and then swirl.
At least you got the crack this time.
Nick likes it. Sniff. That's
Yeah,
much.
swirl.
That's
What's it?
that's much lighter smelling than the last
Oh, I
one.
was gonna say the opposite.
Oh, you think it's darker?
It's got some body.
And then sip. Well, then he already did that. But.
I don't see no legs,
Mm.
T.
You gotta wait for it, Nick.
You wait
Jesus
for it, right?
Christ.
Did you
Fuck
wash
you.
this?
I don't know. Thought so.
Maybe it's just.
Maybe it's just some Krispies from the wine bottle.
No, it's just probably like watermarks or something.
Oh, there's definitely watermarks
Yeah.
on it. I didn't shine them up, which I haven't learned how to do yet, and I'm also scared to do that with these now. But yeah, you're right. They're dirty.
Okay, sip. Did you sip it? Did you sip it? Sip it.
Oh, again?
So the first hit of that one was kind of like almost more tart than the last one.
I thought the tart aftertaste was lesser.
On this one?
It
No,
had
I
some
th-
tart, but it was less than the last one.
I like this
You
one.
thought
It's
it
not,
was
as,
more?
it's not as sour and tarty.
I thought it was more tart.
It's not as dry either. I like it. I like this one twice as much as the other one. I'd buy this one again.
It's a smooth for me. It's a smooth. It's funny how different
It's
people's
different palates, right?
palates are and stuff. Interesting. Well, let's do a quick swirl and taste it again. See
Yeah.
how it tastes different.
Well, it does, but do you notice, like, as you're doing sort of the S's,
Whoa, I
Nick,
almost
do you notice
spilled
that they do smell differently now?
Yeah.
because you used to make fun and just say
It
it just
smells
smells like
grapes.
Yeah, Denny says it smells like grapes every time.
It smells like Welch's in my belly. It's got
It
liquor.
smells like Welch's in your belly.
Yeah.
Ew, that smells so bad.
Don't fuck with my creativeness.
Oh, I'm killing the creativity, am I? What a buzzkill.
That's smooth.
I do think this one's smoother than the last one.
It's
It's not bad.
tea.
It's not bad, tea.
So who goes first this time? I went first last time, right?
So I guess-
So you go first this
Who,
time.
me? Okay. I do like this better than the last one. But I'm
Oh.
not. Did you spill it? Are you fucking
Yeah, on my
kidding me?
white-
You
on
spilled
my
it
white
on
shirt.
Denny. Nick, come on,
Don't worry,
man.
it's a white shirt.
FYI, I wore a black shirt for that
You're
exact
just-
reason. Oh, you just rub it in.
Oh, you're gonna slurp it off my shirt? That'd be so funny and weird. I'd let you do it.
It'd
so
be
I
so
can
weird.
film it. Weird.
I'm
Good
sorry.
for a commercial for the
I got
podcast.
so excited.
Nick likes this kind of wine the best. You slurped it right off my shirt.
I think there's a bit of dryness to this one, but I don't mind a bit of dryness. So I'm going to give this one. I think I might buy this again. I give it a 2.7. I think
It's pretty good.
it's pretty good. It's smooth. There's some tartness, a little dry kick at the end. Like I don't mind it.
It's definitely smoother than the last one.
Yeah.
I think it's even less dry than the last one. And less sour. It's nice. It tastes like juicy juice. I could drink this right from a bottle.
It does seem like kind of even more full bodied or something than the last one. Or
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a lot better. It's
Yeah.
it's.
it's like
I'm
more
going-
complexity or
I'd
something.
give-
Oh, Nick, you're
I'll
going
give
next.
it a oh.
Denny. Nick, we're gonna let Nick go last every time now.
Every
I'll
time.
give it. I'll
Yeah.
give it a 3.
Oh,
Three?
that's
It's
a good one.
Yeah,
Holy
almost
shit!
twice as- I buy this Jester. I buy this again. It's delicious.
And I bought it because of Nick's tattoo.
It would go good with the stogie.
Yeah,
Out
it
by
would
the-
be
out
good
by
with
the
a stogie.
fireplace.
Yeah,
You got this because of my tattoo
Slap her
that I
down.
got in a basement. Made with a tattoo gun made from a
Walkie-talkie.
car. Yeah, like a car. Like one of those cars that you wind up.
Not a walkie-talkie, a Walkman.
Yeah. I still
A
like it.
Walkman motor.
I actually still like it. Funny enough. Would you give it?
so you give it a 3.
Wow. That's high.
I'd buy it again.
Hmm.
I'd probably change the Snoop Dogg too. I don't remember what I gave. it
I would
before.
give whatever I gave the Snoop Dogg.
But it's
I should
better
give it a
than this.
higher. I should give it a higher score because like that's still my favorite. But this is good. Like
Well,
it's
my
good to
problem
mix
is
it up.
that
I like
is
mixing
that
it up.
I usually drink beer, so I compare everything to beer, and I can't. I have to compare wine to wine,
Yeah.
liquor to liquor.
Yeah, I mean, you totally. Like, the Snoop Dogg's kind of the line, like the.
It's
For
close-
me,
It's like,
like
the
a
pinnacle.
4 something.
It's like the
For me, it's a
pinnacle.
4.5.
Yeah.
Like, that's the right now, the top.
Yeah, when you drink it, it makes the angels sing in your
It's
brain.
lovely. I like it.
But
Um,
that's why you wanted to try some new ones out because it's good
Yeah.
to get some different sort of flavors going on.
and I also would buy this again, I think.
It's good.
Also, some, like, more respectable wine glasses. Dear Lord, I'm going to kill myself on these fucking things.
We've got to get some new wine
Just don't
glasses.
bite it.
I'm going to go 3-2.
Wow.
Mm. Nice
Wowzers.
tea. Tea's doing the swirlies.
What would you give it, T?
She hasn't sipped it yet.
Oh, I thought you'd sipped it.
Fuck, this is nice.
Nah, you're trying to do the Australian accent, eh?
It was
Fuck,
that-
this is
it's
nah.
Pretty good. It's smooth, eh?
You say
What'd you say,
it's
2?
like a Southern
Oh,
belle more.
T would give it a 3.
What
She's
bad
copying her
accents.
husband.
T's going 3. T's going 3. T's
All
going
right.
3. T 3. T in the 3. You like it? T, you just chugged the glass?
Oh,
you there's left. I thought she chugged the whole glass.
So did I. I was like, holy fuck.
Oh, buddy. You go ahead.
Go ahead and finish that one.
Oh yeah, we gotta move it along,
Wow.
and we don't wait for me to finish.
Did we do the ratings yet?
Yeah, the rating.
What do I give this one?
You gave it a 3.2,
All right. Then he went 3 and you went, what, 2.7?
2.7.
Did you know that Australia produces over 1 billion bottles of wine a year? I read one article that said 1 trillion. It was wrong.
Okay, so you read another one.
I read another one that said 1 billion. They must have misspelt it, or the guy who wrote it was like,
He had already drank like 5 bottles.
When you said it.
And they have over 60 regions that they grow
Yeah,
wine.
they're huge with wine. I feel like
60 regions.
Yeah.
So like call it, say Niagara region.
Yeah, I get it.
So that'd be
insane.
fucking a lot. That's a lot.
That's insane. How many regions is? I guess we'll figure that out.
How many
when
regions
we
they have
do
in Australia?
the Ontario? We'll
We should go to the Niagara region and do like a Dirty Glass podcast out there.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
not a
we'll
good
do that.
idea?
Yeah,
At one of
that's a
the
great idea.
one of the wine places that
Yeah.
we like the wine.
Oh, I have goosebumps.
Because
we
if
gotta
we
do
don't
that.
like the wine, then they won't like us. And they won't want us to like. They
Yeah.
try to. We'd have to. Leave.
Well, we have to at least like
Will
some
we
of
bring the
them.
whole camera and setup and everything?
No, well, we'll just have like a little mini setup.
Like a phone.
Yeah, well, not a no. It could be. Oh, Wolf Blast.
What's
Are we
the
moving
next
on?
wine?
Okay, Wolf Blast. So this is a huge winery.
Wolf Blast.
Let me see it. Oh.
So Wolf Blast is a very very large winery in Australia.
Wolf Blast.
Wolf Blast.
It's like
I like that better.
like
Blast.
ass with
ass.
a BL in front.
Yeah.
of it.
That's what I was
I
saying.
thought it had a T at the end. Blast.
Blast would be awesome.
Yeah, Wolf Blast.
So this one was founded in 1966 by Wolfgang Blass.
I like the way you said it before.
Whoops.
Wolf Glane.
What I actually find,
Smart one fucked up a word.
I fuck words up all the time.
Go ahead.
But what I kind of find interesting about Wolf Blast, so they're from 1966 is when they
Ooh.
and Australia at that time was apparently like a huge beer drinking country more than wine.
Yes, that's right.
So what they did, so they actually ended up color coding the labels. And the yellow label was one of the more original labels because because they weren't interested in like all the different, regions and types of wine. They just wanted them to see it. So they chose yellow because it was the easiest to spot because all of the wine labels were white back then from Europe. So they used color coding. So it goes
What do you mean
red.
white? Like just white wine.
Yeah, all the wine labels were like white from
Oh, the
Europe.
labels.
Yeah, the labels. So they do yellow. So yellow's kind of the middle of the road type
Mhm.
of wine for
Oh,
Wolf
so
Blast.
this is middle of the road?
Yeah, it's a middle of the road. So red,
No corks today.
I know. The red labels are sort of more of the what you would call bargain basement ones for Wolf Blast, the entry level. And then you have yellow, which is like casual, everyday drinking. And then it goes like, I think,
Everyday
gold,
drinking.
gray, platinum or something.
So this stuff has some expensive wines.
Oh, yeah. They have very expensive wine. I actually wrote down the amount. So red is like $12 to $15 a
Okay,
bottle.
let me guess the next one. So 12
Yellow,
to 15
so-
bucks a bottle, and yellow is what we already have.
Yeah.
And then the next one, what's color?
Gold.
Okay, let me guess.
Yeah.
Gold is going to be, we're going to do Prices Right rules. If we go over, we lose, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to say, and Denny, get ready for a guess before Angie tells it. I'm going to go $42. And Denny?
23.
Denny wins. It's 25.
Damn you,
I
Denny!
figured 25, but I thought, what if it's 24.99
Yeah.
or something stupid?
All right. What about the next
could've
one?
said a
The
dollar.
next one is gray.
Okay, gray is definitely 37.
No, it's probably 39.99.
40.
Oh, fuck.
Denny, you're good at this. Black label.
Well, I'll beat you at Planko, though.
It's gonna be something stupid. It's gonna be something stupid like $120
I kick ass
a
at
bottle.
Planko. Okay, you say 120. I'm going to say $1.
Well, Nick wins because it's 100. Nick's so impressed with himself. Is there a crack in this glass too? Are you kidding me?
Is there?
You giving me the crack glass?
I don't know. Yeah, well, there's cracking like every one of these. We definitely need to put a couple.
Like, is there glass? Oh, well, it's just a crack.
Is there
I'm sure-
glass in it?
All right, fuck off. So the
You don't worry
last
about
one.
if there's glass in it when I'm slamming them back. Angie gets one. She's like, ooh, I don't want to die.
Well, you saw the crack in your own.
Well, I didn't see the crack in that one. I'll drink glass.
And what about platinum? What's the price of platinum?
Oh, man.
120.
120. I'm going to go 147.
Denny wins exactly. It's 120
Yeah.
plus.
Oh, so
Denny won very heavily on that whole
Denny
game.
won most of them except for the best guess.
Tee-hee.
My $1 guess
right,
was better.
okay.
I won because of that
Okay.
Yeah.
in my mind.
Okay, so Wolf
I
Blast.
knew you're doing the tee.
And is this Merlot, Denny?
Right here.
Pardon me?
Is this Merlot?
Oh, wait.
I can't
What's this one
remember.
called again? Wolf Ass?
Yeah,
My
Wolf
yellow
Ass.
label.
Okay,
It's a Merlot
it's a Merlot.
Oh.
or a Merlot.
So this one's $20.
Yeah, I think it was actually $20.
Oh, you want me to spin it again?
So see,
Yeah, it just looks the same.
I don't care about
this one seems
I
like
like the
a little
small one.
less dark to
You
me.
can actually see through it a little
Yeah.
bit.
Like the other ones were a bit darker.
Hmm.
and then swirl. Nick's don't spill it on Denny
Holy
again.
mother of Job! I've already got a red fucking shoulder.
That's not your
Sniff.
I was gonna drink, and I at first
I've already drank.
I was like,
Did we cheers this one?
Oh,
no.
we didn't choose the last one either. This is Nick's fault. Nick's bringing chaos again.
Nikki Chaos. That's Chrissy Chaos. Shout out Chrissy Chaos. Chris DeStefano. Not a ton of flavor to that, is there?
See, I like it. I like this. It's smooth. That one's very smooth to me.
Who's going first this time? Nick? Nick's going first this time.
I'll go first this time.
He
All
hasn't
right.
went first yet. He's only going first once this time, though. This podcast.
Make sure we keep score of that.
I can't
I
keep
did,
track of that shit. Denny's
I did the first. Then Angie did first last time.
Then you have so many notes. It's like a history.
I know.
It's a history book of the Dirty Glass podcast. I like this one. Okay, well, who's Nick? You're rating first. Sorry, I'm gonna stop talking.
Not my favorite. It's not bad. It has no aftertaste. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I like that.
But there's no aftertaste. So you could drink this like a whore bag.
Yeah, it doesn't do the tongue coating. This one.
No,
It doesn't tote the tongue. It does tote the tongue.
tote the tongue.
What is this, number 3?
Yeah.
I have a buzz from wine and stuff.
La 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 la. Hey Nick, wasn't this the podcast where you're gonna sing instead of talk?
The entire
The
podcast.
entire podcast.
Well, I really like this glass of wine. It really makes me happy. And then I can't do it. I'm gonna go 2-1.
Okay.
Holy. Okay.
It's not bad. I drink it. I won't buy it.
Oh, I put 2.5 for some reason. 2.1.
Yeah, 2-1. Right?
Mhm.
I figure 2-1's all right on this. It's not dry. It
No.
is pretty refreshing.
So who's am I next or are you Denny?
I can go next.
Okay.
I've got mine already written down.
It's got
Okay,
some
then you
fucking
can.
major
It's
legs
a-
on
it's
the
a-
bitch.
It's a 1.7. It's a little bit better than the first one because less aftertaste, but it's still it's not bad. It's not really rich enough for me. I like the real rich
Yeah.
flavor.
What's that one big bottle you're talking about?
Carlo Rosa. It's a California. It comes in a fucking redneck jug with a fucking. It's like 2 liters or something. It has one of those little hooks that you hold your finger in. It's really good.
So that's going to be
I
your
like
pick
that.
when we do a California episode?
Probably not. Not if we pick some good shit.
So we'll do 3 and we'll,
It's,
that
it's
will
a
be in
good. It's
there.
a good house wine. Like
We'll have that as a 4th.
you can buy a fucking 2-liter jug
Right.
of the shit for.
Yeah, but you can also do like wines under $15, like red wines under $15.
Oh,
You can do
interesting.
ones, you know what I mean? Like and I don't know why, but I was told like sort of typically the more it costs, the better it's going to be because it's higher quality grapes. So I tend to go over 15 whenever I buy a bottle of wine.
For cheap wine though, Carlo Rosa is the best cheap wine.
Yeah, and that's what we could do. We could do because I actually from some of the wine tastings I did, there was a couple wines under 15 that were pretty good.
How much is that one for a liter or whatever that big bottle is?
No, so is it 2 liters or 2.5? Oh, it's a 3-liter jug. It's a 3-liter jug
I'm
for
frightened. That
for
frightens me.
$29.
Oh my god.
We should do one time. Good one. Fucking wine burp.
Oh my
What the
god.
fuck?
Like a 3-liter wine, 3-liter wine jug episode of just wines that can only come in 3-liter.
Oh, so we
jugs.
just
that-
pass the jug.
And that's when Nick ends up in the fucking ditch.
We're gonna have to do that one around the
Okay.
fire, a Bach. Just passing that
We
jug.
should.
in.
Oh my god, we should do like an episode over like by the fire or out at a bonfire or
I
something.
mean, I have a fire too.
I know. Well,
Mine is not as
I
cool.
thought of the fancy. Denny's got like fancy.
Well, we could put a TV screen back here, behind the bar with a fire on,
we
like
could.
the Christmas fire.
But if we had the camera and we were sitting looking out and the fire was behind us, that'd be pretty cool. Or we're kind of around it.
I
We have
think
to
it'd be
buy
cool.
better cameras, I think, but we'll get
Yeah.
there.
All right.
So what did I give this?
You gave it a 2-1.
2-1 sounds right. And you gave it a 1.7.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little better than the first
So-
one. Not rich enough for me.
So I don't need my red wines to be rich, unlike my men. Just kidding. Sorry. I said it.
Remember she said that? That was good.
Sorry. I
I like
came-
it. No, I like it.
Okay.
Feminism! Fucking right. Take that shit back. Yeah. Wait. Oh, I'm asking. Whatever. Yeah.
So for me, I see why this is an everyday wine. I like it. It's smooth, not super dry, not super tart. Like it's just like, Goldilocks. Like it's just right. I like it. I actually like it the best so far. So I'm gonna give it like a 2.9.
Yeah. 2.9.
Yeah, I like it.
You know, I'm
2.9.
changing my fucking score. What did I give it?
You gave it
You gave
a
it a
2.1.
4.2.
Yeah, you know what? The more I drink this is a
If you
2.7.
give it you give it a
Wow,
2.7.
that was like 0.5.
This is
Ooh.
going at 2.7.
It's good. It goes down
I
smooth.
like it.
It's an everyday, like just hanging out.
I'd get drunk on this on purpose.
So that's what a 2.7 is now, is it, Nick? Get
Well, Nick,
drunk
you're
with this.
get
on
drunk on
turning into
purpose.
Turn into a wine.
Total
whore.
wino challenge. Totally
Wine
accepted.
whore.
You owe me $20 on that. I know we bet somehow.
Well,
I'll have to look back at the footage.
So the drinking age in Australia is 18.
Oh.
Really?
And 1 out of 5 Australians drink in excess that they're going to have health problems when they get older.
Nick, are you Australian?
I think so. I'd like to see how many Irish drink in excess till the thing, whatever you said, because I'm Irish and I assume it's the same.
No, it's
and,
my,
it's,
yeah,
and alcohol is also the most widely used drug in Australia.
not shocking. Not
By far.
shocking. Yeah, by far.
It's probably in almost every country, though, no?
No, I don't. Well, maybe.
Holland, you think?
I don't know.
I'd have to assume if you consider alcohol a drug, it'd have to be. I can't believe I finished that. You know, I'm changing my score to a 2.9 as well.
Are you? See, it's
2.9.
good. It's nice.
Change the score, 2.9.
Fuck, I need one of those things they have at the club for you for your score that you fucking click.
The more you drink, the more you like
It's
it.
good, and it's. I don't know. It's
I
smooth.
finished it.
It's smooth.
I'm going 2.9.
Yeah.
Oh, and Australia population is 25 million. We were talking about that earlier. So smaller population than Canada.
So 6th biggest country in the world, but its population's like very low.
Yeah, well,
compared to
world's what was it? The world's 6th largest country, but we're the 2nd largest country by landmass in the world, and we only have 33 million
What's
in
the
Canada. Russia, like
The
I
first
don't
one.
know.
True, because it's been split up. Anyway, we're not going to get too political.
No,
I
no,
thought
The
no,
highest
split up.
population?
No,
No
landmass.
landmass.
I think
Oh, it
Canada.
is
Canada's
definitely
number,
Russia.
Canada's number 2.
I thought
Thank
Russia
you.
was all split
No,
up.
it's still Russia.
Is it still?
Russia's still the biggest.
Alright.
Okay.
And then it's Canada?
Oh, and I didn't know this. And I don't know why.
I almost yelled, "Yay, Russia!" Probably.
I'm
not gonna yell it.
No.
Anyway, go ahead.
So I was going to just say the currency because I kind of looked up what they have their own currency, the Australian dollar, and I was curious as to what the difference between. Oh, this is another Price is Right. We're doing a little segment here.
Okay.
So what do you think an Australian dollar is against a Canadian dollar?
Australian dollar.
180. Just
No.
a guess.
Okay. Well, sorry.
So
you said
Canada,
180.
like say Canada's $1. What's
So
Australia?
every time a Canadian dollar is worth 180 Australian, or
No, they're worth 180 to us.
I don't understand it. I don't understand the question.
So it's like the Canadian dollar is $1, and that equals how many Australian dollars?
0.85.
And Denny, what did you say? 1.8?
No, I thought they're close to the British pound, is what I thought.
So it's actually, I checked last night, 1.069. So it's very close to Canadian dollar. 1.069 last night. Canadian
so it's like
dollars.
1 on 1.
Oh, 1.0. I heard 1.69.
So it's
No.
fuck, that'd be awesome because you know what your
Yeah, you'd be
conversion
spending
rate
it
when you
being-
go
Almost
there. You're like,
exactly.
oh, it's $5 for a beer. It's just like Canada.
I'd like to point out
$8
I-
for a beer, whatever it is.
I did win. Right? I won that, right?
Yeah, you did win.
I won.
You won that by heavily. But here's something I also heard, and I don't know if this is true or where I heard it, about Australia. Between Australia and like New Zealand, which I'm also fascinated by, probably because of the flight of the Conchords. But anyway, they say that Australia and New Zealand have sort of a symbiotic relationship similar to like Canada and the US, where like Australia is the US and New Zealand is like Canada. I don't know where I heard it or if it's true, but I just find it interesting as a Canadian.
That's a T. What'd you think of that wine? We forgot to ask the producer
Oh.
her score, by the way. That's a good factoid.
Nick does
I
not
like that.
enjoy my fact
No, I
fight
did,
at
but
all.
I was thinking of
I'm
that
very-
the whole time. That was good stuff. T gives that fucking shit a 1.
Oh, you didn't like the
T
Wolf
says
Blast?
that's a pile of garbage, and you might as well
like the first one, kind of.
drink
Not
piss.
bad of an aftertaste.
I like it.
I almost said
2.9.
aftertaste.
2.9. It's a hard 2.9.
You guys are crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, you can have this one, Teresa. Like you like that one, the Jester. I didn't finish.
Hey,
mine.
did you hear about the former Prime Minister of Australia?
No.
What is it? Hold on, I have it written down here. Bob Hawke. He set the world record for sculling 2.5 pints of beer in 11 seconds.
Sculling?
That means chugging
Oh, okay. I'm like,
taking
that's
a breath.
all right.
Without breathing.
It's an
Oh.
Australian term.
Without breathing.
And
Didn't know that.
he
How many
actually said
liters
in
is that, Denny?
he said in an interview that he thought that that's probably why he got voted in, because he set the world record for chugging beer.
I would vote him in.
I would.
immediately.
I mean, that would be impressive even to me. I'd be like, that's
2.5 pints of beer in liters? I don't know. I'd have to check. I forgot.
It's probably a pint's 500 mil. 2.5, so 2.5 liter?
Cool.
2.5 liter without breathing.
That's impressive.
I don't think it's that much.
That's
2.5 pints of beer in
impressive.
liters.
Got the wipers.
It didn't work.
You gotta go you gotta get rid of the beer when you ask it. 2.5 whatever to whatever. This is
2.5 pints to liters.
thrilling.
Ooh.
First, you have to ask how much is a pint.
No, it's only 1.2 pretty much.
Oh, well, fuck, it's
1.2
not
liters.
really that impressive. Fuck that guy. It's really impressive. I'm really.
That's impressive. What are you?
I
fucking
might be
talking
able to
about?
set the record. I could probably do that.
If you watch the Man Show, which probably wouldn't be appropriate in this day and age, but the guy at the beginning of that episode,
I thought
who
you
would
were
go,
feminist.
oi, oi, oi! He would drink. He's actually the quickest beer drinker in the world.
Like, you know what you just did?
I don't know.
You're
You
doing-
Why? Well, you just did it.
That's what you did.
You're drinking beer, right? Doing a beer drinking.
Yeah, that's beer drinking.
That's what you beer drink. Oh, I'll drink 2 beers. I don't know what's happening. Drink too much wine.
Okay, so,
I think I want
so,
the sensitivity back. Sorry, Denny. Go ahead.
so the next
Over.
wine
Ooh,
is,
this is exciting.
the Punishment Noir. And it's by 19 Crimes. And it's a Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir.
And this is the same company that makes the Snoop Dogg wine, and I fucking love that shit.
So
There'll be
much.
a picture. I'm gonna toss in
Do you
a
want
clip.
picture of this?
Oh yeah, let's do a picture. But Ange,
So interesting thing about 19 Crimes wine is they actually have an app called Living Label where you scan the label of the wine and the guy talks and tells his story.
and right now there'll be a clip of that.
Hanoi remembers of the 10th Royal Hussars Cavalry, the Prince of Wales's own. Our motto was Ich dien, or I serve. Me Fenian brothers and I had our own ideas of serving the crown, but we got caught and were shipped to Australia. Brotherhood. The Fenian Brotherhood. We stood together and fought together arm in arm, side by side. Our loyalty cost us our freedom, and we were transported to Australia for our so-called crimes against the crown.
Continue.
So the thing about 19 Crimes, like we tried the Snoop Dogg because it was Snoop Dogg, but I kind of looked at the site and 19 Crimes was established to kind of tell the stories of different convicts from, I guess, the 1800s
England.
who ended up getting shipped from the UK, punishable by transportation to Australia to basically colonize it. So they used convicts to
what they
colonize
call it?
Australia.
Punishment by transportation.
Yeah, I
Australia.
wrote it down. It's called punishment by transportation.
I love that tattoo. If I ever go to Australia, that's the tattoo I get. Punishment by transportation to Australia. I'll just have that in writing.
And the thing is,
Good band name, as the producer says. That's fucking perfect. Whatever those initials are, what are the initials?
PBT.
Oh, fuck yeah. PBT, bitch! Go ahead. I apologize. All this is good stuff.
Well, that's okay because I actually went down a rabbit hole with 19 Crimes, the history of it, because essentially,
That's a
That was actually mine. I poured an inch more than everybody else's,
Yeah,
so I
come
give
on
it to
now.
you.
Sorry, go ahead, Ange.
I know how you
apologize.
spin
that's
it.
okay.
But it was so funny.
That's a heavy pour, Nick. You're gonna spill
No,
it. He's gonna spill that on you again. You do know that, right? Because this is like a
I
white
know, but
wine
look at
glass.
the difference in the glasses.
It's a
I
white
gotta-
wine glass.
So where did these glasses come from?
I brought them because we only had
Oh.
a certain number, so this is what's left.
I miss my big
It
glass.
smells good.
Okay.
19 crimes. Huh?
All right. Well, we're cheersing apparently, Nick.
Nick was putting his lips towards it. He thought I was giving him a sip.
Well, he's emotional. Nick thought you were
He was
gonna like.
What?
Well, sorry, Ange. It was just, I didn't realize this is a smaller
I've
glass.
met you, so it's fine.
I didn't realize it was a smaller glass, so for some reason, to me, it seemed like you gave me a liter of wine.
So what's up with the glass is like half the size. It's for fucking Ontario ice wine.
See, we should have did the mimosas out of these fucking bad boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could have done that. We could have done
Where's this from again? What are you saying?
So
Australia.
it's Australian wines.
It's
You
from
guys-
Australia.
No, I like your factoids.
You mean
Well, I have some factoids about this.
Let's go.
But we can sip it
I'm
first.
putting it down. Let's go, Ange. I need at least one factoid before I drink it.
So the thing is that people
so good.
they used to the UK would send people for punishment by transportation to Australia
Mm-hmm.
because actually Australia I think in the early half, in 1770, the eastern half was claimed by Great Britain and settled through penal transportation. You're gonna like that.
Penal.
So the thing with 19 Crimes is
Penis,
that
right? You love penis.
Penal.
that the living label like tells the story of different convicts who got sent to Australia from the UK for punishable by transportation.
You
And
saw the
there's,
clip earlier.
and there's 19 crimes that are associated with it. So I'm not going to go through all 19.
Oh, there must be some fucking ridiculous ones.
So yeah, because some of them are pretty petty crimes. So I'm going to
And let me
read.
just say, first of all, while Angie's looking up the crimes, wouldn't it be great if now the punishment for like stealing like, you know, a Pepsi or something, they just ship you off to Australia? Fuck, everybody be
amazing.
stealing that shit, right? All right.
No, as long as you're on the coast, though.
But isn't
The
it?
interior is
Yeah, you
bad.
figure
But
your
isn't
way
it
in.
strange though that they like colonized? That's how Australia, like at least the south part, like
Well,
that's how they
that's-
colonized.
That's why every
Or the
person
Eastern.
I've ever met in Australia is cool as shit.
Did you know that?
Every Australian I've ever met is cool as
No,
Did you
my
know that-
ex-boyfriend, you met him. He's
that
not,
guy
he
was a
not.
fucking, but he seemed cool at first. I've never had a relationship with an
it
Australian
was just
person.
the accent. You thought it was like, oh my god, you're some far away.
Yeah, you seem cool. I'm not going to get into it, but yeah.
Did you know that their first police force were well-behaved prisoners? The best behaved prisoners.
That's,
That makes sense.
That's amazing.
and what's a couple ridiculous 19 crimes?
All right. Well, I'm gonna go with. Let me see. Crime number 5 is impersonating an Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian.
Imagine you were that band, and that was still a law,
So
and then like all of a sudden, whoever did that
They'd be
song,
gone.
I don't know who that song is, and they
the
just
Bengals.
shipped them
It's
off.
the Bengals.
It's the Bengals.
Bengals.
Walk
Next thing you
like
know,
an Egyptian.
fucking Bengals, let's ship you off to Australia,
That's
right? Just because you sing the
So-
song.
Or
So
if the
then-
Bengals were around in the 1800s.
Well, it makes the law, whatever it is. If that was
So,
still a law, or if they were there then, either way, the Bengals, bye!
so the reasoning for this is 16th century England began the criminalization of the wandering people, in quotes. Eventually, it became a felon to even impersonate one.
What do you mean? Sorry, I missed
You're not
that.
fucking. Oh my
The
God.
wandering
Fuck.
people, I got confused at wandering.
You
Oh,
don't
the Egyptians?
fucking listen to
Are
me.
the Egyptians wandering people?
Why am I here?
No, but because you said a word and I got fluffy.
What does that mean?
Why is making you fluffy? Nick?
Fluffy.
I got
Are
fluffy.
you fucking for real?
Can you read that again? I'll repeat it every.
So if you interrupt me, I'm gonna fucking snap.
But I'm gonna repeat the line. So.
16th century England.
16th century England.
I'm gonna dump this on you. Began the criminalization.
Began.
Oh my God! You
Criminalization.
can't even repeat me. That's
I'll
how
stop
fast-
repeating. I'll listen. No, I'll just listen.
Began the criminalization
Okay.
of the wandering people.
Of the
So I'm
wandering
assuming
people.
Egyptians.
I'm assuming Egyptian.
Oh my God.
Was I doing it aloud? Sorry.
You're tinking.
I'm learning.
Eventually, it became a felon to even impersonate one.
Eventually, I came to Valley.
Fuck off! Okay, I'm gonna drink mine now.
That's so weird. That's such a weird law.
Ooh, that's good though. Ooh, that wine's good.
What's another law? Give us one more before I take a sip.
All right. Huh, this one
You
makes
haven't had a sip yet?
No.
Oh, I
Have a
poured
sip,
you.
it's so good.
So deep.
That's what she said. Okay, so
Nice.
setting fire to Underwood.
Setting fire to Underwood. Okay.
Why are you still repeating me?
To carry
I'm
Underwood?
screaming. Just setting
He's
fire.
helping.
What if it was Carrie?
I'm helping at
What if
all.
they're referring to
It's like an
Carrie?
echo.
No, so underwood is an old English term for the undergrowth in a forest. So setting fire to it, you could get shipped to another country.
So now,
From
setting
Australia.
fire to Carrie Underwood is the same.
To what? Or a bush?
Oh,
Shirabush!
We were just talking about bush.
I just have like "Walk Like an Egyptian" in my mind now.
Oh, such a
like
good song.
on like the Homer Simpson when he just has a song in his fucking.
To me, that's the Hey Jude of the 80s.
My cheeks
It's a
feel
good song.
all
I did an
warm
air
after
band. I
drinking
don't.
this one. It's
yeah,
so nice.
I like this a lot.
What's another 19th crime?
All right, I'll give you one more.
These are good. I like
I'll
the
give you one
crimes.
more.
Is
oh,
murder on there?
I don't even think murder's on there.
So murder, you're fine.
Well, as long as it's another criminal, it's probably fine.
Oh,
I don't know.
well, no, I wasn't going to read this one, but I'm distracted by it, so I'm going to read it anyway. Clandestine marriage.
I don't know what that means.
So it means like secretive marriage. Clandestine means like secretive.
Oh, so you don't pay your tax.
And then number 50,
Probably what
it's
it's
called the Passing of Hardwick's Marriage Act in 1753. So that's fucking weird. But the last one I'm going to read, actually, I think, unless I get asked. Number 13. So a crime that you could be sent away to another country for was assaulting, cutting, or burning clothes.
That's weird.
What?
Imagine you're like,
What?
imagine that law still existed and
It's
you're
crazy.
1970s Sex Pistols. Johnny Rotten, get to Australia! Right?
Was that Italian again?
I think.
I think it was Austrian.
Get
Irish.
to Australia. I don't know what it was. It was generic.
So the explanation of that one is because of fashion trends and materials, women's clothes in the 19th century were highly flammable. So I don't understand why that's a crime still, though.
So I was supposed to pour it this high?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can spin it?
Yeah.
That's a shock.
But it's
I know,
nice.
but these are white wine glasses
I don't know what.
because we don't have enough.
I know we're supposed to have the Globus.
We're supposed to have
It's
the
supposed to be
ones that
the
are like
Globus
this.
ones, like the ones
yeah.
I have.
I want to buy some Globus glasses.
They're good. You'll like it, Nick. It lets it aerate more too, like when it's sort of the bigger glass.
Is that listening? Nick, you have
Nick,
great-
never
you
listen.
have-
I don't know why
you
I
have little-
talk.
Why do you
I
have
heard
little
all the
gra-
words.
You have a grape
What did
juice
you just-
mustache.
Nick, did you say I hear all the words? Is that what you
I
fucking
heard
just
what
said
you
to
said.
me?
It gives it more aeration.
Oh, you did actually listen to that one.
I'm
so
only kidding. You
I
didn't
sit
have it.
corrected.
But it'd be funny if you had it.
Wait till tomorrow morning.
So who's rating? Oh, I should rate first. I don't think I've rated.
I
first
rated
yet.
it, but did I rate it out loud? You
No.
go ahead. Hold on, I'm gonna guess yours.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You say it with such attitude almost. Go ahead.
Well, yeah,
You make
because
me
I
uncomfortable.
had to cover it up before you saw it.
So much confidence.
I'm pretty sure I'm right.
So I'm gonna give this one a 3.7.
Oh,
I would definitely buy this again. I actually love Pinot Noir.
then he's dead on. I can't fucking.
Is he
believe it.
right? Is he dead on?
Can you believe that says 37 right now?
It doesn't. Where does it?
It's
Oh, he
37.
did. Sorry, I didn't see it. His. Wow, good job.
Now I have to guess next.
I like it. I like it a lot. It's smooth. It's fresh. It's got some complexity, but it's light.
Complexity.
Like I like Pinot Noirs. And oh, I actually didn't read about the varietal of Pinot Noir. See, light red
The
and
varietal? What's
varietal's like the type of grape that they use.
I understand that.
Okay, okay. I wasn't. You said it like I was being like fucking condescending. or
Well,
something.
it sounded like it was a viral. Like I
No.
didn't know what you're talking about. I
Vari-
didn't know all these words you use. Sometimes,
I understand now.
sometimes I say the questions that are in my head that I usually like to keep in there. When I have a few drinks, I just ask it.
It's fair.
You went back to Schwarzenegger when you said that, though. That's how
A
the
little bit.
Terminator would say it.
Hear me
I
now,
understand now.
I understand.
So-
I now understand.
Hear me now, see me later. Yesterday.
Yesterday.
So Pinot Noirs are one of the most popular, actually, and I think from one of the wine tastings I went to, it's one that you like usually try to start people with if they don't like red wines. I really like it. Yeah, 3.7 for
Which
that.
one is this? Is this 19
This
crime?
is the 19 Crimes.
This is the fourth one?
Last one, Nick. I know.
This is fucking really good.
I'd love to take the rest of this home if there's any left of this one. This is my very by
In
far
about an
favorite
hour, if
flavor.
you're hanging out for a bit, there won't be. Because I fucking love this fucking
Isn't it
wine.
great? Oh yeah, so Denny's gonna go last because Nick, you went last.
Denny goes
twice.
last this time.
Yeah.
I don't want any sort of sibling rivalry because of the last thing. Even though I
What is
don't-
last best or something? Best to last?
I feel
Is
like
that-
you guys were trying to keep me out of last, and I thought about it only for 7 days straight. Obsessive.
You're so compulsive.
I'm
It's fucking
compulsive.
Crazy.
Yeah, because you wrote it down.
I wrote it down a bunch of times.
You're
in your pad.
Well, the thing
Except
is,
you did it. You filled the whole
Oh.
pad out.
The thing is-
I'm never last.
I edited the episode, so I've watched it 7 times. The last one, and I know I wasn't last.
Okay,
and I
well,
felt like you guys were interrupting
You know
me to
what?
go last.
Are you fucking for real right now?
Yeah.
You're just saying we interrupted you.
There was a conspiracy. Well,
Do you know what, Denny chugged that back.
I could fucking.
Oh no, I'm jealous now. He's gonna drink more of it.
No, I'm not.
Teresa, go and buy us some 19 crime.
Teresa, what do you think of this one?
I'm gonna give
I love it.
Oh, Teresa, the producer and
Oh,
on-site
Teresa?
nurse,
I forgot.
is giving it 3.
Which is good for her.
Yeah, she gets a special.
So you know what, Nick?
Oh, you don't. You guessed what I said.
I've
Oh,
already got
Nick,
it.
what's your
I already-
rating?
No, I know what you said.
Nick,
You haven't said it yet.
rating.
Fuck, I like it. I don't like it as much as the Snoopy Doopy. I like the Snoopy Doopy for shizzle, for shizzle.
Yeah,
for
the
shizzle.
Snoop is the best.
This was
but
as good as a purple sizzle,
This
but
is-
not as good as the Snoop Diddle double dizzle, right? Is that what you're gonna say specifically, verbatim?
did you hear me sigh?
What you talking about? What?
Willis?
Willis?
What are you gonna say?
Nothing at all.
It's a full body. That's nice. Did you guys already go? All right.
No, Denny gets to go last this time.
So
You
what'd
went
you give
last.
it?
I gave it a 3.7.
That's fair.
That's good.
I'm gonna go.
Andrew's kind of a high rater though on wine.
Good
I love,
point.
but I love wine,
I
so
know.
that makes sense.
I kind of like wine now too.
Which is shocking. We gotta try like white or
Kind
something.
of.
I'm gonna go 3.8
I can't believe we gave it a higher rating.
just to
than me.
beat Ange.
You fucking asshole.
I'm going 3.8 for sure. I like it. I'll
I'm
buy
gonna
the.
change
I'll buy
mine.
this
I'm
again.
changing mine now.
The next time I buy 5 bottles of Snoopy Doopy, I'll buy a fucking 5 bottles of this bad boy.
All right, I'm changing my rating because like mine should be higher than Nick's.
So what are you calling it?
3.9,
What did I say?
3.8.
Okay, well I'm gonna go 3.9 as well.
You're such a dick.
3.9.5.
Fuck you! Mine's 3.9, 3.97.
3.9.
Mine's
I'm
3.97.
3.99 now.
No, mine's 4 then.
I'm going 4.05. They can't go higher up 4.05.
As Denny has said before, this is very professional rating.
Not that I want any similar rivalry. 4.05.
Are you kidding?
No.
No, his is 3.8 and mine's 3.9.
4.05.
Yeah, and those are the final fucking ratings of
4.05.
us.
4.05. You'll see it right here.
Is it 4.05?
4.
Are you serious?
05.
Oh my god. So Denny, you got my first rating right, and then as I drink, I'm giving it a 4. So
Oh, you changed it to a 4?
just to
Oh
just to spite Nick
And I'm a 4.05.
because he's an asshole. 4.07.
Jeez.
And he's now a 4. I'm a 4.07.
I don't know what you.
I lost track.
I give up.
Nick's a 4.05 still. I'm a 4.07. All right, the end. Denny, it's his turn.
I think me and Andrew are just a 4.
Mine's a 3.5.
Let's just say me and Andrew are just
3.5 is a
4.
good.
And
Oh
then
yeah,
he's a 3.5. Me and Andrew are just a 4. We'll
Nick's
tie.
Nick's a 3.8.
we'll tie.
right?
Okay, that's good. No,
Okay,
no.
official, me and you.
High five.
4. Bam, I dropped my vape.
Oh, I didn't hear that. All right. Because like
That didn't hurt.
I would like the Snoop is
Me
still.
and Andrew's a 4, Denny.
Yeah,
you might want to
4.
write that down. What are you saying?
I
The
didn't write
Snoop is-
nothing down.
4.
He did. The Snoop is great, but this is good. This is a little switch up. Like, you know what I mean? It's nice. It's
I think
nice and
19
smooth.
Crimes is my favorite wine company out of the 7 wines I've tried. Oh, I almost spilled it.
On Denny again!
No, just spill it on yourself for a
That
little.
would
Yeah,
have been on me.
fuck
That would have been on me.
Spill
that
it.
time.
Spill it on
Just
yourself.
throw it
for a
in your
little bit.
laundry fucking pile.
Just for a little. Just spill it on yourself for a
Spitty
little while.
spills.
I'm going to
Spitty
only
spills.
wear
tip
clothes
it.
that's the color of red wine now.
You just red.
Yeah.
Except dark red.
Blood hell red.
You should get your car painted that color too. It'd be awesome.
I like
It'd be
it.
epic.
Oh.
Rhine red.
So this is a 4 for sure.
Yeah,
And what did you give it, Denny? A 3.5?
3.5, which is pretty
That's
high
high.
for him.
3.5 is plenty because it's not even close to Snoop's. And Snoop's is like a 4.1.
It's a 4.5.
Oh, I give it like a 4.6, 4.7.
6.5. I'm saying 4.7.
I feel like I actually gave it in the high.
I've had a
fours.
better wine than Snoop, so I can't give it that high.
No, that's all right.
Stoops.
What's the better?
It used to be called Artist Choice.
Oh my god, I've heard you say that so many times.
What country is that?
Canada.
Canada?
Because it's
Or
from. It
region.
used, to
My
be,
apologies,
it
region.
used to be from Dominion, and now it's Metro. They
Where's
still
that?
make it.
That's in Ontario?
Metro.
A metro region?
Metro used to be Dominion. They changed
The grocery store?
the name. Yeah.
For fuck's sake, that's not the region. You son of a bitch. I thought there was a metro and a Dominion region.
But guys,
That's
what do you
confusing.
think? What do you think about the
I love
idea of
it.
us going to Niagara on the Lake and like doing a fucking like
I think that's a good
pod?
idea.
I'm really excited. Teresa is smiling and nodding
If we
excessively.
do that, and we get really drunk, I could bring one of those plastic blue barrels, and we
I-
could go over the falls.
I like it. I'd do that.
Or I can bring a motor. I can bring
Sorry,
a
I
big.
couldn't even sip my last sip. I was laughing. It hit me. The
and you
laughter
go
hit
sit in
me.
a mortar box.
Oh my god. We'd be in the paper.
So, guys, I
The local paper.
We'd be in
Local Niagara Falls
the
paper.
banner.
the Toronto
you
Sun.
could go
We'd be
stay
in
at
the
that inn, Nick, with that weird fucking hot tub. That
Oh. Well, we're doing a little stay at Niagara Falls, and those hotels look like whores and bed bugs.
Don't they have a
So-
zip line over the falls now?
Oh, I'll do that.
I don't think they have
There
that.
must be
not
some
doing
sort of
that.
weight limit, but
Yeah, I think
Nick,
it's-
remember
I
when
think
we
it's
did the
400
bungee jump
pounds.
and there was fucking weight limits and they wrote our weight on our fucking hands?
I remember them when we
Like,
walked
I
up.
looked
on
at
a
you.
bungee?
I bungee
Yeah.
jumped one
I
time,
forgot about
and
that.
I walked.
2005.
Where was it?
I walked
2005.
up. 2005.
Where was it?
It was in
It was
Hull,
in Hull.
Quebec.
Yeah.
And I walked up to the fucking with 20 people. I walked up to the little thing where they hook you up, and the guy, as soon as he saw me, went, "You're not going, are you?" And I said, "Yeah."
No. He said,
"Yeah."
I need to get the big
No, that's what
bungee
he
for
said
you.
after.
Oh, sorry.
When I first walked up, he didn't say the bungee shit. He
Sorry.
went, "You're not going, are you?" And I was like, I'm scared. Yeah. And then he's like, "I gotta get the purple cord." He's in this fucking shed, like 200
Yeah,
feet away.
And it was a little.
Did you say it was all dusty?
Yeah, he brought it out and he was like dusting it off and hadn't been
And
used
seriously,
ever.
it was a little like built 18-year-old kid doing it.
And then when I
And
walked,
he like the fucking bungee was bigger than
it was
him.
huge. When I walked up to do it, there was a fucking, we were in a gorge. Is it called a gorge?
Yeah, it's called-
We're in a gorge and there was water. And he said, well, so the thing is, like, with people, we're like, we were like, hey, do you want to hit the water or not hit the water? Because they can fuck with, like, the elasticity of when you jump.
Elasticity?
And they said, but you're going to hit the water no matter what. And they've already got my legs hooked up. And by the way, when they got the dusty cord, they made me go first. You're going first!
And FYI, I went last.
Yeah.
Did you laugh
Which
when
better?
they said that
No.
stuff, or you just
No,
worried?
I was nervous because when Nick went up to do it, you have to actually swan dive as well, which is terrifying.
You gotta
to
go
be
head
honest.
first. You don't have to fucking do a fucking touch your toes and dive down.
No,
Just
but
do
you
a
have
swan
to.
dive. But you gotta go head first. You're totally right. It'd be
You're-
funny if I was able to jump up
But
and
Nick,
touch my toes in the air.
but Nick,
Imagine me swan diving.
I was actually more nervous for Nick because he actually looked nervous up there after that whole debacle.
Well, then they're like, well, you gotta go first.
But then I had like 5 18-year-olds go before me who weighed 100 pounds, and mine said like 200 pounds or some fucking shit like that on my in
Yeah.
black Sharpie on my hand as a woman. It was a little embarrassing, I guess.
All I remember is
I was nervous for
my
Nick.
face hitting the water, and then I had to hang from my ankles, and it hurt so bad because I'm so heavy. It was 280 on my ankles. And I was like, get me down, get me down, get me down, get me down. And they got me down. And I was like, yay, I'm never doing that again.
I actually had an adrenaline rush and I wanted to do it again. And then they smashed my head against the boat.
Oh, did they?
They fucking did. And they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I was like, fine, let's go again.
You smashing your head against the boat is way worse than me just crying like a bitch while I'm hanging upside down.
Well, and the
Were
thing
you
is,
screaming?
No, I was just kind of like, ow, 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 get me down. This sucks. I hate it.
I loved it.
Ow.
I loved it so much, but like, I swan
You're
dove.
not going, are you? Imagine you heard that when you walked
And
up.
we smoked at the time. Remember that fucking steep hill we had to walk up to get to it? Oh my god. And then on the way up, we're smoking cigarettes, and the hill was like this.
I smoked a cigarette on my way down. Fucking
I
bungee
think
jump.
you smoked a joint.
I know.
Well, while you're fucking bungee
I
jumping,
had
I
a button
wanted-
my just like Ricky would.
Okay.
It
All right.
sucked.
I loved it so much. But
I'm
this-
so glad I did it. I'll never do it again. It hurt my ankles. What's the next wine, Denny?
No, we're done.
It's,
We're done. The end.
Vito's
Vito's
ditch
choice.
You're not going, are you? Imagine hearing that if you're bungee jumping. You? Oh, there's 20 people there. It wasn't
was-
like I was the only one walking up. There was a crowd of people.
I was more nervous
and
for
the guy
him.
was like, oh my God.
But
was
he
he
was a-
laughing or was
but
he
he
just
was-
being serious?
He was being
serious.
totally
He was
serious.
He was serious.
You're not going,
So
are
do you have
you?
to do like a weigh-in up top?
Yes.
Yeah.
At the bottom. No, you weigh in at the
You
bottom.
can't be over 300. I was at 299.5.
Did you hit the water though?
Oh,
You did.
yeah. I went fucking
Oh,
ankles.
geez.
Ankles. 100%. to the ankles.
Did you suck in a bunch of water?
No, I you know what?
Or did you keep on dipping in? Like when you're
You
going
dipped in
No,
a couple
but there,
times,
no, I don't.
No,
I didn't
just
dip in a
once?
couple times, just
Once?
once. But you definitely fucking bounce up and down like a
The
pig.
bouncing, the best part though is the
The
sort of
worst
reverb.
part is the bouncing ankles. Ouch!
No, the reverb because you go up and down and you just hear
It
the
was
fucking-
slow motion, no? Right? Wasn't it not feel like slow motion
Yeah,
when
it
you hit
did.
the
It
water?
totally-
Did you hit the water?
I didn't hit the water.
How much did
I
it
was
hurt
driving.
your ankles the first time when you were right to your ankles in the water?
I don't remember that one, but then the 19 times after it sucked, and I went ow, ow, ow.
But your head didn't hit the But your head didn't hit the boat.
No, the boat head thing sucks. I didn't
That
know that
was
happened.
bad. That
I was
bad.
traumatized.
Did
by
your
it.
head hit the boat too?
Mine did.
I was no, I was fine. I mean, there was a girl in the boat bringing me down. I'm like, ow! She's like, this guy, I'm never fucking this guy. He's a bitch. And then what I said, I don't care, ow!
Whereas with me, they're like, "Oh, we're so sorry," and I'm like, "It's fine. Let's go again."
Literally, when I got in the boat, they didn't say a word to me because I think they were embarrassed for my bitchiness. Well, this guy's a bitch.
You're so wet.
I was so wet, right to the ankles. I swear to God, my feet might have went in. It sucked.
Well, at least the water was really deep.
It was very deep.
So
Yeah.
you didn't hit your head on a rock or
It
anything.
was very deep.
I'm so glad we did that. We did that because Dad's the one who encouraged us to do that. That's why I fucking did it. And there was also a bunch of young
Oh,
hot
fuck,
guys
it's
at
not
the top.
recording. Just kidding.
Oh my god!
Imagine.
All right,
It was fun though. Did you do the zip line?
I did do the zip
Yeah,
line. It
I was too
awesome.
heavy for that still. I was
You didn't get to do this. Was I the only one who did? The
Yeah,
zip
I
line?
was under the amount where I was allowed to almost die, but I couldn't do the zip line.
The zip line was
You
spectacular.
had to be under 250.
I
which-
love the zip line, man.
That
It
was me in
cool.
grade 8, so I'm never getting there. All right, so
All
that
right,
was fun.
That's it. That was fun, guys. Australia. Shrimp on the barbie. What was it, Nick? Shrimp or no?
Toss another shrimp on the barbie. Yeah. Mhm. You know, I
The
like
dingo
Silverchair.
ate my baby.
Did we
What is
see
it?
Silverchair at Edgefest one time?
Yeah, we
Silverchair,
did. We
Australian.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. I didn't know there was.
Yeah,
Australia.
totally. The lead singer works in a record store because he's got so much money he can just work there as
Oh my
long as
God,
people
I
don't
love
ask him
this.
for autographs.
So I got distracted. I love this wine so fucking much. This night.
So I think we're done.
We're done,
That was
guys.
fucking fun. I like the
I-
Australian.
Let's go to Australia.
Yeah,
Let's all go to Australia.
I think maybe the next episode might be Australian whites.
But I feel like you're gonna shit on the whites. I feel like you
I
don't
for
like
sure
the
am.
whites. Okay, well, I'd love to do.
But I don't
Australian
know.
Whites.
Maybe we
I
should
love.
do Ontario red.
Well, we'll do that
I want to do white
next one.
wine. Or
This is
rosé.
part 1 Australia wines, and then we'll do Ontario. The next wine time's going to be Ontario for
We
sure.
haven't even done Australian beer.
Yeah, we'll get into that. We can do that. Is there
Let's do Australian
beer?
beer then.
No, but the next one's whites.
I'd love to do whites.
We need to
actually.
pair this with whites. Part 2, Australia.
Hot 2.
Because, the last wine time was a very general wine time. It's just like, let's just pick some weird wines, right?
Well, with celebrity wines.
Yeah. So now we're going to do Australia white. And then next month we'll do Ontario white. Or red white. Whatever.
Yeah, we'll let Denny pick.
All right.
All right, I think that's it, people. I feel the song's gonna be going on. So like, subscribe. That's not the song. It's time for my favorite show. It's time for the Dirty Glass.
That's what Nick was doing.
I was doing the
But
guitar
faster.
part. I was doing the guitar.
He was going ding, 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 but faster.
A show
But
where
like he
you
was
can watch
playing
your folk get your
a
face off their
shillelagh or
ass.
whatever.
Oh,
I was playing
A shillelagh?
Not a
I was playing
shillelagh.
shillelagh.
What's the sitar? A
that's-
shillelagh's a
that
si-
wasn't this. Is,
No, a
can't
shillelagh is something
talk
that
now.
you
Holy
hit someone
fuck.
over the head with.
I love the shillelagh. It's Irish. Yeah, it's good.
hey Teresa,
This dick was
pictures.
bad.
Shillelagh law.
I like
Teresa
shillelagh.
didn't take any pictures.
Teresa, what did you think of this one?
Not pass the wine.
Did you take
Somebody-
how many pictures did you
None.
take during?
Danny, I want. Is there more 19
Like,
times?
subscribe. Make
Is
sure
it
you
gone?
subscribe. Share. Let us know if. Who cares? Just do it.
Is it gone? Oh, it's
Don't
closed.
be a dick about it. And
It's
Angie forgot to
closed.
take off the lid before she
Angie's like,
poured.
oh my god, it's empty. Oh man, it's closed.
We're keeping all this in.
My face is so warm.
Oh, it's time
The
for
dog
my
sounds
favorite
pissed
show. It's time for the Dirty Glass, a show where you can watch your folks
Get
get
pissed
it
off.
off their ass. Oh, it's time for my shade. I can't sing it now.
Fucked it up.
I fucked
Is there
it
any
up.
left?
Yeah.
That's good.
So grab a drink
Oh,
and
I
raise
know
it
what?
high and let's get.
Oh my
Nick,
God.
you are a fucking
I didn't
asshole.
mean to do that.
I hate you.
I forgot to do the winner. Who's the winner?
So grab a drink and raise it high and let's
Are you taking
get.
Oh, this one's definitely the winner. Well, we forgot to do the winner, so maybe
This is the winner.
I'll edit it. So,
The Punisher's the winner.
Ba-dum-bum. Nick, hold it. Now she's
by
back.
far.
33835. 19 Crimes is the winner. Punishment.
Oh, punishment. I didn't know it was
Punishment Noir.
I didn't know it was called that.
Punisher.
And then you have to
The
send me
winner
via
is
message.
19 Crimes.
The winner! I'm feeling this.
I'm gonna take this and move it. All
Take
right.
what and move it.
Anyway, editing.
Editing.
Nick's already editing in his brain. Nick, just
you know
let
what? We
me in
should
the
change
moment.
Nick's name
To what?
to Ed.
Ed it. We gotta order chicken wings
Ed,
now. We gotta
Ed,
order
Ed
chicken wings.
Hanlon.
Am I stopping?
How's it?
All right, people. Like, watch, subscribe. Thank you. Well, you're watching.
Like it!
Oh my god, you made it echo again. It hasn't echoed so long. Eh?
A lot of you know the echo area.
Oh yeah, we're chicken. Teresa's singing a chicken wing song, so we better stop it. Thank you, everybody. How much time do you need me to leave, Nick?
No, you're good.
We good?
One in the back.
Well, it's time for my favorite show. It's time for the Dirty Laugh. A show where you go watch three folks get shit-faced off their ass. Oh, it's time for my favorite show. A show that can't be missed. So grab your drink and raise it high and let's get pissed. So grab your drink and raise it high and let's get pissed.